Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines Snowfall here on the PS4. And sometimes the simplest is the easiest option when it comes to creating little extras and routes and stuff. So I kept it simple over here. What I did was I put a depot in just here, and then a little underground route just there. Obviously, you need to have good road access for people to get in and out of the building. So the tram route goes down and then just kind of loops and runs along this way and then feeds up just there. So we've got depot access now for the tram network for just here, and also, because it's not too far, should hopefully feed the depot, feed trams into this bit as well. So it does mean that I'm going to go ahead and actually strip some more tram road out. If I have a look, this is the unnecessary road I'm going to strip out. I just don't want to put additional trams into the traffic at this end of the city if I can help it. So by removing this, it removes that link to that depot over there, wherever it is, this depot. It removes that link to that one and then forces them to go to this one here. I've got some power and water issues, I think. Yes, so I'm going to have to deal with that. But first, let's strip out this little stretch of tram road. So I need to go to regular road. Go to upgrade, and there we go. So with that depot connection broken, they are now relying on this one over here. So let's put power and water pipes in there. And just put our little power connection back in. That's not close enough, is it, to pick up power? Oh yes it is, just. Excellent. So, still getting ghost cars, look. So frustrating. I don't know what causes it, I really don't. Or how to fix it. Everything I try just seems to move the problem to a different station. But we should now start to see planes coming in, people disembarking and using our new little tram shuttle route over here. So I just got to wait for a plane to land. Hopefully see a nice chunk of people moving straight to the tram stop. There's another car just disappearing underneath the tram line there. Like I said, I've tried so many different things and it just keeps moving the problem from one platform and one station to another. It's so frustrating. We've got a couple of planes coming in quick succession here. Okay, so here comes a big wave of people straight to the tram. We've got a couple of people potentially waiting for a taxi or someone to pick them up perhaps. Excellent. So as we head over here, everything seems to be working really nicely over here. Not getting people walking on the tracks really, which is good. Let's just see if we can actually bring a footpath along properly a little bit. I don't think we can. No. So we'll leave that kind of as is. It looks a little bit messy and a little bit clunky. Yeah, we can't do anything about it, unfortunately. It's just the way the system works, the way it auto-attaches at places and leaves these little gaps, you know. try and disguise them with some bushes, I suppose, but it'll do for now. So our little tram airport to station shuttle is running really, really smoothly, and we're getting good footpath traffic moving to our stations and to our residential area as well, and to our residential tram. You can see there's a whole bunch of people sort of mainly going towards the stations, but there are some people who are also using the tram to tram link as well. Admittedly, not so many. Right, so what can we get done this time out? Well, the last sort of landmark we need to unlock is, or the last milestone is 60,000. That'll unlock the international airport, the final tile, and a monument as well. So we're just going to kind of keep working towards that 60,000 unlock, but let's see if there's anything else here that we can do. We've got the sleigh ride recently unlocked. I want to try and work towards Santa Claus's workshop. So this is what I was going to experiment with. 20 instances of tramline. Obviously we have 10. Got the trophy last time out. I'm going to try and be a little bit cheeky with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to create 10 trams all on one single piece of track, which I'm going to build sort of over here, I think. So let's find a nice bit of smooth road. Create a little grid reference over here. Build a nice long stretch of track to play about with. That's too close. It's going to build a series of short connecting loops like this. And I'm doing it like this because I don't know if I actually physically have to have trams on these lines, or if I just can get away with creating just 10 routes. So that is enough. And we have road access here, which means if I need to, I can actually route access from here quite quickly. In fact, actually, let's just go ahead and do that. There you can see the little route there. So let's bring a line coming off here. It's there. Let's bring it up and connect it on like that. Let's take that off. All right, so there we go. That's one line. Let's do another one here. That's two. That's three. That's four. Five. 6. 7. 8. Oops. Nine. 10. There we go. So, now have 20 trams up and running, which means I should, there we go, now have Santa Claus's workshop. Fantastic. What is next? Well, next is going to be to pause and then just remove all of these tram lines again before I start paying, you know, huge amounts of upkeep and costs for multiple services that just aren't doing anything at all. Probably should have deleted the routes first. Never mind. Hopefully it's not going to cause me a major issue. Yeah, looks to be fine. Okay. What else can we unlock? So we've got the snowboard arena. We need to up our weekly education expenses. So we're up to 13,000. Needs to be a bit higher. That's going to be a little while, I think, before we unlock that one. But what other Christmassy stuff can we unlock, seeing as we move towards Christmas? We've got the ice fishing pond. 5,000 squares of tourism specialisation built. Well, we don't have anything yet, but we can do soon. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it. You know, there might be something in monuments, we'll have to check. But first thing we can do now is we can build Santa Claus's workshop. Now, I kind of like the idea of having Santa Claus's workshop in here, along with the sleigh rides. So let's put some road in. And now I actually want to go back and see if I can revert that back now and see if people will continue using just the tram or if they'll try and walk their way there now. So far it looks as though people are going to be content to use the tram now. Now that it's a much shorter route as well, they're going to be less likely to walk the roundabout. I was just thinking, where's the snowplows? And here they come. Pretty much straight away, whizzing around, cleaning all of our streets for us. Look. Alright, plane coming in. Let's see where these people go. And they're all using the public transport route. Excellent. Okay, so, yeah, let's get some roads in. And I think we can get away with, I might have to freeform this one. Bring a road underneath here. Oh, it'll just go straight underneath, that's good. Let's bring a road under here. We're going to create Santa's workshop slash touristy area in here. Let's just make that road a little bit longer, because I want to create a link underneath there as well. There we go. So we know that these are quite big areas. Let's bring a road down like that. And let's start looking at placing those items in. So if we go to here, we want Santa's workshop. And then where's the sleigh rides? There we go. We want that on the opposite side. I think we're going to need to move the Snow Castle restaurant over here as well. I want to create a whole Winterland sort of theme area over here. So, where is the Winterland Hotel? Where did I move that to? Is that it just there? Yes, it is. Sorry, Snow Castle Restaurant. Let's move that. Of course it won't fit. By one. That's ridiculous. Alright. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's move that to there for a second. That's still the sleigh ride that's connected. Let's move this to there for a second. Let's take this road out. No, that needs to be... There needs to be a road there. So let's bring the road... down, like so. Now we can plonk that there, and then hopefully we should now have enough space. Yes, we do. Excellent. Let's get some piping in here. And what other snowy themed items can we put in there? I did think about the Christmas tree, but yeah, we've got one there. Yeah, we've got loads of fir trees and stuff there. I don't think we really need to bring the Christmas tree monument over here as well. That's going to be a little bit excessive. Let's just scroll through. What was that? That was the Igloo Hotel. Well, we've already got that. Christmas tree, Santa Claus's workshop, ice hockey arena, spa hotel. I thought there was another winter hotel, but I guess not. I see, that's the spa hotel. Let's bring the Igloo Hotel over as well. So we plonked that somewhere over here, I think. There it is. Let's relocate this over here, if we can. We can get it to fit. Just. Excellent, there we go. Let's make sure we've got heating. There we go. And then what I want to do is maybe put a little bit of touristy commercial in the gaps alongside. So along there. Actually, not all of that. I don't want to get too close to that railway line for obvious reasons. It just looks a bit dodgy. Now, you know what? I'm just going to reroute the railway a little bit just to smooth that line out. So I'm going to need to pause. Straight on the railway. So about there we go. Now we can freeform that around. Perfect. So that's going to be commercial, touristy. So I'm going to need to zone. Like this. What am I needing to do? I need to put the specialisation in, don't I? So, tourists. Okay, now I need to go to this, rename it. It had to be Lapland, didn't it? So there we go. That'll re-specialise this tourism. Start getting different buildings popping up. Maybe get some hotels. That looks to be one there. Yep. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if we can get a zoo in here as well. Maybe I want to save that for somewhere else. But we've got a nice little tourist zone just there, coming off our airport roundabout connection. Straight away you can actually see we are getting quite a few cars going in that way. And then we can make just a regular sort of commercial zone over here. But what I can also do is, seeing as we have this sort of road connection here, so we can actually bring a road up to kind of meet with that. Let's freeform it now. Yeah, that works. Excellent. Okay, so look at all the snowplows just heading out because it's snowing. We have our little Lapland area here. I haven't actually seen this in action yet. Let's take a proper look at our sleigh ride. That reindeer must be drunk or something, or the guy driving. Look how bad a job he was doing of taking those corners and staying on the path. And let's take a look at Santa's workshop. See, we're getting a few cars sort of driving in. I think we need to make the area a little bit more magical with the roads as well. So let's upgrade all these roads around here like this. It also will help make the roads look busier. Oh, sorry, the businesses look busier, because instead of cars parking on the street like they're doing now, they'll be forced to use the car parks for the buildings themselves. So straight away you can see we've got a whole load of cars parked in there now. Same there, same there. That's better. At least I think it looks better anyway. That's awesome. We have our nice little Lapland area. So that'll hopefully draw in some nice big tourist money. We've got plenty of planes landing. How many planes are landing at our airport? Ooh, look at that. 114 passenger service last week. That's a lot. That's an awful lot. Do look to have dropped a little bit population-wise. We did kind of steal some things that were boosting the area from other areas. So let's look at maybe replacing them with something else. We need a mall of moderation. Let's see, where can we drop this in? I think somewhere around here would be quite nice. Perhaps. Could certainly do with something. Let's jump a mall of moderation just there. Where else can we drop something? We took something from here. I think, was it here? No, it was there. It was that big block just there, wasn't it? So let's look at dropping something in there as well. Looking for something fancy-ish. Maybe the Theatre of Wonders? Yeah, why not? Alright. That'll help improve those areas a little bit. That airport really is busy, isn't it? Wow. Still getting a lot of ship traffic coming in as well, both industrial and passenger liners as well, which is really good to see. So the next thing that we were really going to work on was sort of relocating our industry over here, wasn't it? So we can go ahead and start drawing in the framework for that. I'm just going to pause the recording just because it's so hard to see what I'm doing at the moment with the snow and the lack of sun, and actually I might not need to. The sun's coming up. Yeah, the sun's coming up, so we're okay. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and start to create an expanded industrial zone over here. So let's bring a main road off here. And this is going to need to be, at the very least, a double lane, maybe a triple. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think a ring road system is going to be better. So let's bring that down to, say, here. Let's put in a small-ish roundabout, nothing too big. Yeah, let's do a half-sized roundabout. Oops, it's too big. Oh, damn it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to route traffic around the edges and then feed it in at various different points, rather than having, you know, what I've done in the past, what I did with Jimsville, which was to have a single feed point going through the middle and then everything spitting out and then coming back into that single point in the middle and just congesting the hell out of everything. Now what we'll do is we'll route traffic out and around and down and sort of that way, and then we'll have lots of in and out points going throughout the estate. That's kind of the plan anyway. So that roundabout's too big. For the size of the area, that roundabout's too big. I'm going to need to trim that down a bit. I'm also going to take a piece of road off there as well. Just going to go to a 3 instead of a 4 like last time. There we go. That's a bit smaller, a bit easier to work with. Frees us up with a bit more room as well. So let's go ahead and draw in a road network. We'll have a feed point coming back in this way as well. So I'm going to start putting in some cross pieces, but I'm going to be taking certain ones out just simply because, you know, if I have too many junctions, it's just going to grind traffic to a complete halt. So I'm just dropping in a network of you know, road placings, and then we'll go in and we'll start editing out certain pieces of that road. Trying to keep the spacing good as well, like this, so that we're not wasting any space. You know, it's all equidistantly spaced. Alright, so that's going to be my new sort of heavy industrial zone over here. We could potentially add something over here as well. Just trying to decide how I want to do that, actually. I don't really want to create another junction coming off here. I think what I may well do is actually ridge it up over the top. Actually, no, I can bring that down there, can't I? God damn it. Alright, well, that's easy enough to fix. I can just move that pillar just there. But there we go. We've got a smooth-ish kind of bridge over the top. Yeah, that would work. And then that would feed into this area over here. And there's nothing to stop us from having another bridge coming up somewhere over here and then going back that way as well. So that's looking pretty good. I would like to have a rail hub. So let's draw a rail hub in, actually. Can I actually get this to cross in a way that's going to be, you know, not unrealistic? And I don't think I can. I need to bring it across earlier. Ooh, nearly had it. There we go. Come on, it's so fiddly. So close, so close. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. This is so fiddly. There we go. Just tapping the X in the hope that the second I hit it, it'll immediately bring it across. So I'm going to have to kind of loop this through here, which is something I didn't really want to do. If I take that piece of road out. Actually, if I'm going to do that, let's just commit to it properly. Trouble is placing that extra bridge support that pops up in the middle. There we go. Have the rail hub down the back here somewhere. So let's take this piece of road out. Now I'm going to need to actually create the rail link. Yep, that works. It's a little wobbly and wonky, but it does what it needs to do. And doesn't eat up too much space around here, which is the other important thing. Alright, I think we are potentially ready also do is at this point here actually bring that around and loop it. Loop it in like that, so that connection will deal with stuff coming that way and also hopefully that way. Yeah, that should hopefully work. Alright, let's get some piping laid. There we go. I'm not too worried about that little line at the back because they'll be connected to these buildings, so they should be okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we're ready to start plonking in some industry. I'm not going to go too crazy to start with. Let's upgrade some roads. Yep, they're all going the right way. Let's re-upgrade that piece. There we go. We need to get power connected. I think the easiest way for me to do that is to actually just build into the water and around the back like that. There we go. Let's put in some services over here. So let's put in let's put them in just here. And we'll put a clinic in as well, just in case there's any injuries or illnesses. Straight away you can see we're getting some upgrades to our existing industries, plus all these ones here that are going in are going to start pinging like crazy as well as they level up quite quickly. We are going to have worker issues, that is par for the course. What was I about to do? Oh yes, let's get some power into this station as well. So we're going to build this area up little bit by little bit. We're not going to go over the top with it too soon, but I am going to start to now de-zone our industry over here. So let's de-zone this and this and this and this. There we go. Now we've just got to kind of wait for traffic to make its way over here. What we're also going to need to do is we're going to need to create a better tram network or travel network. I'm thinking possibly a train. More likely we're going to have a metro system which is just going to run and connect those up. So I think next episode we will look at building a metro system to bring people en masse to this route over here. So there we go, we have a brand new industrial section up and running, and I think that's a good place to leave it. So thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I will catch you all with another episode of City Skylines Snowfall very soon.